Hello all coaster enthusiasts. In this video, I would like to talk about my top 10 best coasters in the United States and this year. Before we move on, be sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure we're gonna hit like 1,000 subscribers very soon. Now, without further ado, let's begin. Number 10 is Maverick at Cedar Point. Yes, it's an Intamin launch coaster. Opened in May 2007, an Intamin LSM launch coaster customized, length of 4,000 foot tall track, and the height of the coaster is 105 feet, and the drop is 100 feet, and the speed is 70 miles per hour, and it has 2 inversions. The direction is 2 minutes long, and the coaster is at least 5 out of 10 for a lot of coaster enthusiasts who don't know, which as you probably know, is the best coaster elite in the coaster community. Yes, Intamin did a good job, and Maverick is one of my number 10 coasters I've ever been on since 2019. Now let's get on to our next coaster. Number 9, Gatekeeper in Cedar Point, and yet again, it's the best coaster I've ever been on in 2019. Opened in 2013, and the length of the track is 4,000 feet, 170 foot tall coaster, and the drop is 164 drop speed. And the speed is 67 miles per hour and 6 inversions, and it's from B&M, a wing coaster customized, and it's over the gate. Yes, it's the best coaster I've been on. For the elements and the airtime, the seats were better. I recommend that it's an okay coaster. It was too rough for me that I can sit on the very front of the ride, and the last back of the ride is the back row. And it was pretty intense of the airtime. Too much elements, too much G-force, and I'm gonna say it's a 8 out of 10 for me for this ride. Yeah, it's pretty amazing because Gatekeeper is amazing. And Cedar Point did a good job back then because they have the best dive drop, corkscrew, and a 0G roll at the entrance. Now let's get on to our next coaster. Number 8 is going to be Top Thrill Dragster at Cedar Point, Sandusky, Ohio, opened in 2003. Yes, I know, Top Thrill Dragster was the oldest coaster since it happened from the accident, and yes, I know it's sad and devastating, but I can review all the coaster content. But this coaster I can review is just for today, just to make sure that no one's getting in bother information about this accident. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about this coaster. So anyways, this coaster is really fast. I've been on it since 2019, and since you didn't remember that, it was pretty amazing. It was like 100 miles per hour. You're feeling like on a jet, and it's not the same exact replica like Top Thrill Dragster to King Dakar. I would say King Dakar is not great as Top Thrill Dragster, but it has good pacing, good ride. But the seats were too rough. Too rough for me, too extreme, too much speed, too much faster energetic winds, and the restraints are not professional what you expected. But the countdown makes me very nervous, and the hydraulic system is noisy when I go to Cedar Point. And it's too noisy that all the parks get a lot intense going on with this ride. It rollbacks, it has so much issues, but don't worry, the new ride, Top Thrill 2, will be better. I'm sure you guys love it. I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. I will go there this year, and I will try my best to love this ride and review it. Anyways, guys, let's get on to our next coaster. Number 7 is Valravn at Cedar Point, yet again, and this is the same coaster that I was explaining before since Top Thrill 2. Valravn opened in 2016, is a B&M dive coaster, and it has 2 inversions. And this coaster, my goodness, the dive coaster is amazing, and the seats were incredible. Same replica as Gatekeeper. And yes, I know this coaster is fun, but all the coaster enthusiasts would disagree on this coaster. But basically, it has good G-force, for my opinion. It has a good element, and it has good coaster airtime, and it has good elements, good inversions, and good timing of this ride, and it's just perfect. And yes, this coaster is amazing. I took good photos and videos, and I can imagine if I could get one of those at Six Flags Over Texas at my home park, that will be crazy. And I will definitely getting a 95-degree angle, and I will upload that video as soon as possible if I can upload that sooner enough. Anyways, guys, this coaster is amazing. Let's get on to our next coaster I will talk about. Number 6 is Incredible Hulk at Universal's Islands of Adventure, remade it in 2016. Yes, this coaster is pretty badass, and this coaster is outstanding elements, inversions, and an exact replica of the old style of the Incredible Hulk coaster, but it's renewed from Universal because of the old tracks and into newer tracks and new design for the train. Yes, we all know that this coaster is pretty much it. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty great, and I would give out a 7 out of 10 for this coaster, which is my scale just for now. This coaster is pretty amazing. I love this coaster. I love the sound of the music of this coaster train, and I love the theming, and I love the station and the trains itself. Pretty uncomfortable that I can sit on. Yes, I have intense motions of this coaster. Makes me feel happy to ride it. And this coaster is a legendary roller coaster. This is amazing for all the coaster enthusiasts. Back to our next roller coaster. Number 5 is Iron Rattler at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. This coaster is outstanding for RMC. All the coaster enthusiasts said, oh, you gotta change your number to this coaster, it's better. But I would definitely agree with this coaster of mine. This RMC type of coaster is amazing. Same replica as Texas Giant. Zero G Rule has the best style, and Off the Cliff is better. But hey, this coaster is intense. For me, I would say it's a 9 out of 10 for this coaster. This coaster is amazing. It's a roller coaster RMC model, not just the replica of Texas Giant style of the seats. But yes, this coaster is outstanding. And Iron Rattler has the best element inversion ever built by RMC history. And I would say it's an elite coaster. And it's in my other home park. I did this a lot of times. Front row is better, back row is intense, and it's really amazing because I love this coaster so much. And it has best theming, pressure of this ride, and it has the best train style. Anyways, let's move on to our next coaster. Number 4 is Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. This coaster is outstanding for B&M, and it's astronomically amazing for this coaster. The dive coaster is 95-degree angle drop. It's too much zero G rules, and it's just outstanding. And I would say this coaster is giving me a laugh out loud. And I love this coaster, and I gave a POV one time, and I love it. It's the speed, it's the intense, the airtime, the dive, and that was my favorite part. I'm going to say that this park is better. I would definitely go to Six Flags Fiesta, Texas for the rest of my life. Well, not forever, but every day when I move in or whatever. But anyways, this coaster is just amazing, and it's outstanding for this coaster. Best element and best intense timing of this coaster. and has best theming for a pre-show. Moving on to this next coaster. Number 3 is Moline Forest at Cedar Point, Sandusky, Ohio. This coaster is amazing. The drop, the force of this coaster is amazing. And wow, that coaster is just outstanding for all the coaster enthusiasts who ever love this coaster so much. So far, the airtime is great. And the seats were good enough. The elements are good. The G-force is great. And the speed is really getting me on my nerves, because all the flies and bugs were in the way because I was trying to ride it. But this coaster is outstanding. Since 2019, I've been on it, and it was great. That was my first coaster at Cedar Point in 2019. And I'm going to say I was pretty excited to ride it. But it was amazing at the end, and it was pretty outstanding for this coaster. Anyways, guys, let's move on to our next roller coaster I ever loved. Number 2, Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point. This coaster is outstanding, elite coaster hyper, and this is amazing. I love this coaster so much. Yes, I get a lot of attention because I love this coaster so much. This roller coaster, RMC, they did a badass job for building this remodeling coaster, and this is amazing. And they have the best elements, best speed, and best pacing coasters. The seats were good. The drop, the speed, and the drop of all the extreme inversions, it's just so much force. It's so much force of this coaster, and it's amazing. I would give a number 1 medal, but I wish I could try. I wish I could give them, but it was supposed to be my number 1, but I'm sorry. This coaster is amazing. That's my number 2 for my list. And if I go back, I would definitely recommend to change my mind, to change it to number 1 or number 2, which is basically the best coaster. I feel in the pain of this coaster that I ever loved is this coaster I loved. Next to our last coaster that I'm going to say. And finally, number 1 is Velocicoaster at Universal's Islands and Adventure. Wow. This coaster is my number 1. It's number 1 favorite. I love the theme. I love this coaster so much. The speed is outstanding, and I love the seats so far. Good safety lockers in the park. Good safety cautions of the ride for belongings to make sure you're in loose articles of the ride. Wow, this is really interesting. They have good theming. They have good, amazing style of this ride. And on top of that, they have the Mosasaurus roll on the lake. This is amazing. And this coaster is just outstanding. I did not expect this to happen since COVID came. I did not expect this coaster to come up this year. But I didn't notice that this coaster didn't come up with a new brand of this ride. If there was rumors, let's say, oh, there's a new ride. But we'll explain that later to this video. But this coaster is just outstanding. This coaster is beautiful. The trees, the elements, and the theming of the buildings of the side of all rides. But this is amazing. I would ride this again and again and again. And I love how it starts with the sound effects. And I love the ride itself and the elements, the G-force, and it's good enough for thrills. So let's talk about this ride. Yes, this ride opened in 2021, right after COVID happened. And it was just pretty sad that I couldn't imagine in this park does not have enough rides. But, you know, it is what it is. This ride is amazing. When it all constructed Velocicoaster, and this ride is outstanding. I thought it's going to be a type of coaster that I never seen. I thought it's a Zamperla. I thought it's this and that. But I was wrong. Intamin Coaster created this. And I did not expect this to happen when there's rumors going on for this new ride. And I was amazed that Universal put it up with this. A brand new roller coaster. It's just amazing. They put up a lot of money on this ride. And they made it very, very popular. It made it a lot of investment for Universal. I felt bad if the needs of this ride, if they have good in pacing of investing of this new roller coaster type. It's just great. It's really great. And I respect that. Universal has the #1 best coaster in the world in Florida. I would love this coaster so much. I would say it's a 10 out of 10 for me. Elite Hyper Coaster, Elite Best Coaster, and #1 Gold Star for my medal. And this coaster is amazing. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this YouTube video. Be sure you like and subscribe and follow us on social media. Before we end this video, I just want to say thank you guys for 100 subscribers milestone. There's so many people did not subscribe to my channel, and I felt bad for me. And I have to make more videos. And I will not give up for my needs. Thank you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!